Hi, good morning. My name is Daniel Taylor. I'm a principal consultant with Pragmatic Works. And this morning I was thinking Azure related issues I've worked with recently, not only things that I've learned personally myself, but when working with clients as well when it comes to Azure SQL Data Warehouse performance issues. Some of the most common things I run into, I wanted to just discuss this morning and share with you, right? Because it's sharing that provides this information and allows us to move forward and be better professionals when utilizing Azure SQL DW. One of the most common things I see out there, the most underutilized or missed items within an Azure SQL warehouse is statistics. We're used to, as admins or SQL DBAs, or even people who have just worked with SQL databases within the Microsoft realm, having these statistics put in place for us and created for us automatically and updated automatically for us with auto update stats or auto create stats. Right now in the Azure SQL Data Warehouse world, these don't exist. So we need to put them in place ourselves. So what can we do that to help alleviate these performance issues by missing these statistics? Well, it's to create them. A lot of times when I enter a POC, a proof of concept, at a particular client, not knowing the group buys, the order buys, the aggregates that they're using, we'll put together a quick SQL script, parse through all the table objects within the database itself, the data warehouse itself, and create a statistic on each of those individual columns within our data warehouse. This has helped out tremendously. A lot of times we'll see a 30 to 40% increase in performance just off the bat, and that's because we're able to get a better explain plan within the SQL data warehouse for the queries we're executing across our distributed nodes. Another issue I see common, and I even run into this today, is distribution compatibility, ensuring that our items that we're joining on are compatible. If they aren't compatible, there's a good chance that you're going to get data movement within your data warehouse. The overuse around round robin tables. As much as I love round robin tables and how easy they are to maintain, overutilizing them can cause performance issues within your SQL data warehouse as well. Go through, ensure that you have round robin tables. Good rule of thumb is anything less than 60 million rows, maybe throw in a round table. If it's a dimension, round table. If it's a fact, well, then we want to distribute that by some sort of hash key. Another issue we often run into is the overuse of the small resource class. Make sure that when you're loading your data or when you're querying your data, that you are using a medium resource class or a large resource class, or even you may need to use a small resource class, but make sure you're using the proper one for the query you're executing. And the final one I'd like to talk about, the final common issue I run into within the SQL Data Warehouse that causes query performance issues, is poor quality cluster column store indexes. Not maintaining our indexes within the data warehouse can cause really poor performance. Just like any other database that we support, we need to ensure that our cluster column store indexes are healthy. Hope you enjoyed this. This was a quick share about some of the common query issues I have within the Azure SQL Data Warehouse. This is Dan Taylor, signing off.